Democrat Congressman Khanna joins me now. Congressman, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thank you for having me back.
So, Congressman, this is an interesting message from the president because this is not a typical Republican message. This is more of a populist message, and it's one that resonates with a lot of Democrat union workers. Where do you stand on this?
Look, I share the president's goal that we need to be a manufacturing superpower. I also believe that we made a colossal mistake in this country with 90,000 factories shutting down, leaving for China, leaving for Mexico. The problem I have is that there's not a comprehensive plan. Fine, have strategic tariffs on steel, aluminum, even automobiles. But if you talk to Jim Farley at Ford or Mary Barra at GM, they'll say that to go to their board and get billions of more dollars to build factories, they need some financial investment or some incentive. And that hasn't happened. We also don't know how long these tariffs are going to last because they haven't been bipartisan. And so if you're a business leader, there's a lot of economic uncertainty.
But, Congressman, just from a standpoint of bringing the jobs back, manufacturers, you stand with the president on that. You want to plan on that. What about the reciprocal? Because if you got countries already imposing a tariff, I think most Americans say it's only fair that we tariff them right back.
I'm all for a tough negotiation. The problem is tariffs alone without any investment isn't going to get new factories in the United States. You look at the bipartisan CHIPS and Science Act that we did with Todd Young, it was a huge success. We put in $30 billion of federal investment, led to $400 billion of private investment. The top 5 manufacturers of semiconductors are now in the United States, the only country in the world that has them. We need to couple the tariffs with certain strategic investments.
Let's talk about the message of the Democratic Party, because, Congressman, I used to be a Democrat. I used to go to all the meetings as a young Dem. It looks like the party has lost its way, and they're all over the place. You got Cory Booker. He just gave the longest speech in American history. You got Representative Jayapal, who is going to launch these resistant labs. And then you got the violence that we've seen all across the country targeting Tesla there. Here's the Congresswoman talking about the resistant labs.
We have to build our own skills and our own capacity to resist. The thing that saves people from dictators is the people. It is large-scale mass movements of people that are our best line of defense. And that's why I launched the Resistance Lab, to build and strengthen the grassroots resistance movement to take action.
The problem, Congressman, I hear the resistance message. I just don't hear what the Democratic Party is for now.
Well, I think what we're for is making sure we don't have cuts in Medicaid and people have health care. 90 million people rely on health care. What we're for is that we shouldn't have more tax breaks for the 1% in this country that have so much of the wealth, that we should expand and protect Social Security. And we're for, by the way, bringing manufacturing back by making strategic investments in modern steel, in semiconductors, in batteries. We just have a different vision of how you do it. You got to actually finance the new factories. You got to build the workforce. You've got to have apprenticeship programs. So I think we have a strong economic message.
Congressman, as always, I appreciate you coming on. You represent a part of the country that sometimes I don't disagree with the policy, but you're always willing to come on to explain your perspective, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much.